You spend 20 years of your life looking a certain way. You land in your first job and that look is no more fitting in or serving you. And the reason? Because to your eyes, everybody around seems to be more polished and sophisticated, or in layman, just fancy. So finally the day comes, you sit in a salon seat to give yourself a complete makeover. So what's wrong? Nothing until you decide to make a shift from this to this. Don't get offended, let me explain. Welcome to Corporate Diaries. Welcome back, guys. So today I'll share the unspoken shift of new college hires or freshers from a next door girl or guy look to a corporate executive look. The way most of them do it earns them few laugh and a tag of immature, and rest of them who doesn't do it are in this constant visible struggle of matching others. So let me break it down for you. These are 3-4 typical factors that one might consider changing or needs to change. The reason why they go so wrong is because they consider changing all of these in one go. Never do that. You need to understand, guys, human physique and intellect is not used to respond well to sudden changes or drastic changes, even if the change is for good. Even if you don't feel anything about the overnight transformation and you're kind of trying to manage it well, the others who are observing you can very well read it in your body language. And that awkwardness in your body language makes it difficult for others around you to digest their transformation. So the golden tip is try picking any one of these factors and work on that. Try exploring that, and once you find a style that suits your personality, flatters your appearance, and you arrive at a phase where you just need 1 minute to style that look, only then it's going to last for long. Otherwise, you'll style it for 3-4 days or maybe 2 weeks to exaggerate. So stick to something that is sustainable and feasible. So I'll touch up these points very briefly now. I'm not going into much detail on what kind of clothes you should wear or what kind of hairstyles you should do, because this is not a fashion video. I just want to leave you with a piece of advice with the help of which you can figure out your own way of doing it right, or just give you a baseline. So first thing first, the hairstyle. Hairstyle is a very prominent factor in your overall appearance. Even if you don't change anything else like clothing, footwear, makeup, and you just do a fresh haircut, it will revive your look like anything. I think this is the best factor from the list to be worked on or to be picked on. Even if you don't do drastic changes to your hairs like coloring or highlighting, a very soft and fresh haircut can just do it all for you, just reviving the whole look. So now I want to talk about little more changes that people usually do to hairs, like highlighting or straightening or getting those extensions. So the first one, highlighting or color change. If the office setup is very business and the dress code is strictly formal, then you have to be really careful about the color you choose to highlight or do overall coloring for your hair. You might want to choose the closest possible shade. As per my experience, 90% of the people don't know the technique with which they should choose the right color for their hair. Hair color should always be picked in accordance with your eye color, and if you have a typical Indian eye color which is like black or deep brown closer to black, no other color will flatter your look than black color. As simple as that. But if you're still adamant on doing a color change for your hair, here's the tip. If you're going for lighter shades of color and your eye color is black and your eyebrows are deep bold black, then consider bleaching your brows. Yes, you heard it right, and it's applicable to both the genders. I'm not saying to bleach your brows to some gold or cream or white shade. I'm just talking about softening the boldness of black color. It will help make your hairs look more natural, else you'll end up looking like you're wearing a wig. Moving on to next point, which is straightening the hairs. Now this is something I love preaching about. I personally have never understood people's obsession with straight hairs. I mean, come on guys, just look around. We Indians or Asians in general are blessed with our own unique hair textures or beautiful waves in our hairs, irrespective of the gender. It just adds up to our personality. It differentiates us from others. While salon straightened hair looks the same. They all looks the same, their personalities look shadows of each other. I think one should invest that much time and money in taking care of what they already have naturally. And the funniest part is nowadays there's so much buzz around being different, standing out, shining out, different from everybody else around. But when it comes to straight hairs, everybody is like, me too, me too. Doesn't make sense, guys. Anyways, that was a personal opinion. As per corporate, both the looks, your straightened hair or your non-straightened hair, looks equally good. So next in the list is makeup. I have striked it off because I am not talking about it in this video, because this is for new college hire series where the information is irrespective of the gender. So I'll talk about it in my women series, so all my ladies, watch out there. Moving on to next, clothing. So the simple rule here is to pick the closest possible alternative. So here is an example. Don't try to jump huge leaps because that will leave you with very awkward body language. Next on the list is footwear. Footwears have this incredible power to change the way you feel about yourself and about your personality. If you don't believe me, step in a right kind of footwear and you will feel an instant uplift in your whole personality. So the only mantra I want to give you guys here is try investing in quality shoes rather than quantity. The quantity or variety that you see in other employees' feet is something they have accumulated over a period of time. It's not something they bought overnight. So don't do that mistake. Invest in a good pair of shoes, because office is the place you'll be spending most of your time. It's never going to be strictly 9 to 5. There will always be an overflow of hours that you have to sustain to. So make sure that whatever you wear is comfortable, otherwise you'll not be able to concentrate on your work, and your constant shift of focus from work to your shoes, the pain is very much visible to others. Let me tell you that. So this was all on a very surface level of it. I'll talk more about the power of right dressing in my upcoming videos, so make sure you stay subscribed for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.